Hey everybody, Shadow Dragon here. Welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be my initial top 5 loadouts for Season 3. We're going to go over close range and long range together. I'm not going to go into any of the advanced stats, but these builds are tried, tested, and true, and the stats can back them up. But we'll give you like a little bit of information on each of the weapons as we go through. Now, you can mix and match these as you see fit, and they're all really fun and really powerful loadouts. So let's get into it. The first one we got here is the HRM9 and the SOA Subverter. So here is your HRM9 build. This one is a little bit slower on the ADS side, but you can hit it hits really hard and has good range and has minimal recoil. Um, and then the Subverter, I'm going with the Iron Sight build. Has the least amount of recoil, and the bullet velocity on this build specifically is actually pretty good. If you don't like the iron sights, you can drop the precision stock and put on a sight, and then drop the sonic suppressor and put on the VT Spirit Fire suppressor, so you actually have some recoil control. Next loadout is going to be the Holger 26 and the Renetti with the Jack Ferocity carbine kit. Um, the Holger 26 has a very, very good TTK out at range, and this build is an absolute laser beam, and it has basically no recoil. If you feel like you needed a little bit more bullet velocity and range, you can go ahead and drop the. I'd have to say either the factory barrel or the Ascent Lord stock. Honestly, I'd probably just drop the factory barrel and put on the high velocity or high grain rounds for that. And then this is my build for the Jack Ferocity um, Renetti. You can, if you want a sight, drop the skeletal vertical grip to put on a sight. However, it'll be just a little bit slower, but I mean, you'll, I guess, be able to aim a little better if you're not good with the iron sights. Number 3 is going to be the Striker 9 and the MTZ 556. I have a clip in my Discord channel. And now I understand he had 2 plates, but the dude got fried. Period. He tried to land up above me, and I just turned around and I fried him before he could get away. So here's the UMP 9 build, or the Striker 9 build, same thing. But this is the way that I build mine. It's got really good mobility, good recoil control, very easy to use, and it's got a pretty decent damage range as well. And then the CZ Bren, the MTZ 556, we are going for a Ram-like build. Like, this is literally the Ram 2.0. Has the fast time to kill in the first damage range, and it doesn't really drop off too much over range. And this one is hyper aggressive, so we are actually going to show you some stats on this. So this one, I have a 938 bullet velocity, almost 50 meters of effective damage range in the first damage range, and my ADS speed for my assault rifle for range is 262 milliseconds, which is insane for an assault rifle that you're using to shoot at range. Next up is going to be the MCW with the Jack Raven carbine kit and the Bruin. So as of right now, according to True Game data, the nerf that the Bruin saw at long range has not taken effect. Like, they said that they nerfed it, but the damage profile is exactly the same as it was. So the Bruin is still really, really good at that range. Now, if when they do integrate that nerf, it's not going to feel quite as good, but it's still probably going to be top tier because it's a low recoil option, and its TTK at range is still probably going to be competitive. So let's get into the. Um, this is going to be the MCW Jack Raven kit build. Has a 225 millisecond aim down sight time, which is insane for an assault rifle. And this has a 600 TTK out to about 20 or so meters. And this has excellent mobility as well, so you really can use this like an SMG. And then for my Bruin build, I opt to not put the 60 round mag in because I like to have all that ammo. Um, and then we go with the Ferocity barrel because it increases our damage range, and it does give us a little bit of bullet velocity, but that's what we use the high grain rounds for, to get that extended bullet velocity as well. The last one, which I hadn't named, is the WSP9 and the BP50. So the WSP9, this version has very, very good mobility, and I don't know. I think it might be a pay to win thing here because this Blueprint feels like it has less recoil than the base weapon. And I don't know, it could just be me, I don't know, but this is what it feels like. And this gun has a very good damage range, some good bullet velocity, and excellent movement speed. And then for the BP-50, essentially the same story. It has almost no recoil, and it has a very good TTK at all ranges. You're just really limited by that 45 round mag, so make sure you run sleight of hand, or you play close to your squad and make sure you have time to reload before you re-engage with other squads. So that'll do it for today's top five, guys. Make sure you guys like the video, comment, and let me know what you guys think. I will be giving some honorable mentions real quick. I'm not going to give you like a build form or anything like that. Nothing specifically for close range, I don't think. I'm trying to think off the top of my head here. No, nothing for close range. It's all going to be long distance. So the TAC Evolver is still really pretty. It's still pretty decent in that medium range, the 40 to 50 meter range. So that's another one to consider. DG58 LSW is supposedly has zero recoil. I have to find a build that I like. It does have a decent TTK. The attack eradicator was just buffed, and with all the right attachments, you can have about a 50-meter first damage range, which is actually pretty insane. And then the other honorable mention here is the Rap H. It has a really good time to kill, has excellent bullet velocity when built right, and is very easy to control. And then I have a game that it's probably going to turn into a gameplay where I just drop multiple guns in it. But I played with the HCR 56, and the build that I have, I was absolutely frying people out of the air with this gun. And with the buffs that it just got, it feels really, really, really good. Um, I'm looking through here. I don't think there's any other honorable mentions here, really. The SVA is actually a really good weapon. Not the most impressive time to kill, but it has like no recoil. Ram 7, not worth mentioning. The Holger 556, also very good TTK. The issue with the Holger 556 is its bullet velocity is absolutely atrocious. Even when kitted out right, you maybe can get it to 900. I don't think you can, but it's possible. MCW is really good as a medium range weapon. Like this is really good on small map. And STB 556 is an absolute laser beam. It still has a really good time to kill. Same thing with the M4. The M13B, if you can extend its damage range out, pretty good, but just has really bad bullet velocity, just like the Holger 556. Um, the Geist is also another one that's worth mentioning. Has a really good TTK and it hits hard. Um, the same thing with the Kastov 762, but you have to be really accurate with the Kastov 762. That was the other thing I meant to mention. The TAC V. TAC V is absolutely disgusting. I'll get a build up for that shortly. You can just use the one that you saw in my Black Ops 2 video. That build is still the one that's viable. They didn't touch the TAC V at all. So the only thing that they did was they buffed all of the MW2 weapons to make it so there's no visual effects when you're firing the gun. So that being said, once again, like the video, comment, let me know what you guys think. Um, Subscribe if you're new. We're going to do loadout videos whenever there's a meta update. And make sure you guys join the Discord and follow me on Twitch. The links for that will be in the description below, as well as a link to my last gameplay video, which was the Black Ops 2 throwback. So thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.